what's up? It's your boy ROLL100.
Ain't fucking nothing about me, sweet. Ain't nothing but money around me. See me while I'm out here pounding.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy ROLL100.
Ain't do nothing about me. I get it in, 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 get it. Watch me get it in, get it in, get it in, get it in, get it.
Yo, what up? It's your boy ROLL100. I'm in the building. Just want to holler at y'all about a couple of things. First thing I want to talk to you about today, DoorDash. Let me just give you a couple of tips that's going to help you out. I hear a lot of people saying that they got deactivated for being having low scores. What I do know about DoorDash is, yeah, it's very hard to keep your scores up like it is and or your ratings up like it is in some of the other apps. However, they don't usually deactivate you just based on how low your rating is. And if you should happen to get deactivated, listen very closely. If you should so happen to get deactivated because your scores have dropped below what is supposed to be in the region that you are in, so check what ratings that they tell you can't go below. So if they tell you can't go 4.4 and you go 4.3, then you probably will get deactivated if that's what it's saying in the region that you are in. However, if you do get deactivated and you feel that, maybe you've been doing a good job, but just your ratings, not reflecting that based on, what type of customers you may have been getting or whatever the case may be, you can go to the DoorDash office, the DoorDash office in your local area, and you can speak to them about it, and they will reactivate you if they feel that, maybe you've been deactivated for no reason, or maybe it could have been avoided. So do not think that just because you've been deactivated because of a low rating, maybe for most people, what I understand, you can just go right to the office and talk to them and they will reactivate you. Another thing about DoorDash, I hear people talking about, it is based on distance. So if you get some of those orders that don't seem like they're a lot of money or whatever, that's probably because it's not that far, okay? You may have to drive 2 miles in one direction, 2 miles in another direction, and they might only offer you $9 for it. If you are very friendly, build good relationships with the customer, then more than likely you'll get a tip, okay? If you don't, hey, move on to the next one. I hope you get a tip on the next one. That's just how I go. I usually get tipped by 40 to 50% of the people. So if I do 10 deliveries, I'll probably get about 4 or 5 tips. So I think that's good, regardless of how much it is, because DoorDash already calculates a tip in there, so it's kind of iffy whether a customer feels like they need to tip on top of that. Some people feel that way as they order a certain amount of food, but honestly, the tips I've gotten, the good tips I've gotten, they usually don't come from big orders. I went to Starbucks. I picked up a coffee. Okay. It took me, I think the initial order was like $9.80-something. Go to Starbucks. I think I drove 2 miles. I don't even think I was that far. I might have drove 2 miles to the Starbucks, and the guy was like right down the street, but he was at work, so he couldn't, you know what I mean? So I brought him it wasn't even a coffee. It was I don't know, some fruity shit, you know what I mean? Some chiller or a refresher or something like that. I brought it to him. I made sure he had all the it was nothing he really needed, but I still brought him a bag, the little carrying bag they give you at Starbucks. I brought him a little bag threw a couple napkins in there, one of the little stir sticks, everything. I'm like, I don't know what this dude, you know what I'm saying? So when I got there, I gave it to him. He was like, hey, man, I appreciate that, man. I have time to break away. So he had a tip already folded up and handed it to me. When I got in the car, I unfolded it. Was 2 $5 bills. So he tipped me $10 to bring him something to drink, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even that far. So I technically made $19.85 off of this. And anybody saying that me driving like 3 miles in total was not worth me making $19.85, and I didn't have to wait in Starbucks to get the shit, And I mean, it was an easy experience all the way around. Excuse me. So what I'm saying is, if anybody is telling you like, yeah, you drive your all over the place and you know it's not worth it. Seriously, I drive farther than that just to go to the store, and I'm not making $20 when I go to the store. So I went and picked up this guy's coffee. Now, in the event that I do get something, I'm gonna be honest with you. In my area, in Cleveland, now I don't know where you are, but in Cleveland, I hear people talking about they got DoorDash orders. In other places, I hear them talking about they get, it's $5 and $6. I have never seen a $5 or $6 DoorDash order since I started doing it, and it hasn't been that long. It's been like 3 weeks or something, and I made like close to $400 every week without even trying hard. And I've never seen an order less than like, I think the lowest one I seen maybe was like 8 or something like that, or maybe it was like 790 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the lowest I've seen. Now, I'm not saying it don't exist, but I did over so far, I did like 80 something deliveries or something in 3 weeks, not even working hard, and I haven't seen it. So anyway, what else I wanted to talk about when it comes to DoorDash? Hey, if just do the job. Keep your hands clean in the process, man. It's very important to keep your hands clean when you're handling people's food. That's just common sense. But apparently, there's a lot of people that's doing a lot of stuff that don't have common sense. I'm sure it ain't none of the grind gang. By the way, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe and become part of the grind gang. All right. Like my channel. Like my videos. Subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell for notifications so that you can, when I upload new videos, you'll know about them. All right. If you're just breezing through and my video is cool and it's helping you out with something that you're doing, leave a like, leave a comment. Hopefully you'll subscribe and you want to see more of my videos. I talk about all types of stuff. Okay. Right now I'm talking about DoorDash and some of the things that, I just been trying it out. I try out these little hustles and see which ones work the best. And I'm not even gonna lie, I haven't been barely driving Lyft because I've been making so much money doing DoorDash. Man, I put my son on the DoorDash. He getting paid. You know what I'm saying? We getting paid doing DoorDash. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. ROLL100. We'll be back.
Nothing about this heat. Ain't nothing but money around.